So, as we all know, Wargaming released a new tank, the KPZ-07, which has, if we look at the chances, it is sold in the mystery boxes. So, mystery box 1 has a 0.05% chance, and the mystery box 2 has a 0.5% chance, and then mystery box 3 has a 5% chance. But in order for you to get this tank guaranteed, you need about $1,200. Now, I sold way too much stuff for this tank. I sold way too much tanks, and I would not recommend even trying to get this thing. Even though it might be worth it, the chances of you getting it are impossible. I think there's less than 2,000 people in Europe that have this thing. Which, like, you know, like, you're not, there's zero, like, it's a scam, basically. Like, you're not gonna get it. There's no chance. You might, but the chances are so slim, there's no point of even trying. Well, the armor on it is very good, actually. So, as we can see, it's all red with 263 penetration. But this thing's premium does have 373 millimeters, which is completely crazy to me. Like, as you can see, hold down 8 degrees. It's just a perfect tank. Like, it's very balanced. It's not overpowered, but it's very balanced. It's like a Super Conqueror in Tier 9. You know, as we can see, the sides are very strong. You know, it's just a very strong tank, and it also looks very cool in my opinion. Very exclusive. Nice. I don't know why I got a dislike. Very exclusive, you know, and it's just, my opinion, I think it's one of the best tanks Wargaming has released, really. Like how it's balanced and stuff. This is one of my better games in this thing. I did around 5.4 thousand damage, which in Tier 9 is very good in my opinion. So what I do is, this is against Tier 8, but in Tier 10s, they can probably pen your turret cheeks with premiums, but not that much in my opinion. But yeah, so I see the E75, and I think to myself, I might as well, no, K2, sorry, I think to myself, I might as well try that. Then again, this thing's gun is incredibly accurate. Like, as we can see, look, that is incredible accuracy. As I said, this thing looks very cool. Here I'm battling the E75. And then I realize it's already 1-0 because they're losing it on mid-flank. Here's around where I realize that that's happening. Waiting for that E75 to peek again. Oh, I think he peeks one more time. I hit him for 300. This thing has around a 400 alpha, but with premiums you're gonna hit 300. But, which is completely fine in Tier 9 and 8, you know, in my opinion. Even against Tier 10s, that's pretty strong. But yeah, I'll try and hit that. That completely misses. That's my fault, because when I shot, I started going at the same time. And this is where I see that mid-flank is completely lost and I have to go there for my teammates. I take a blind shot into that bush, because why not? IS-3. No camo, sitting back here, almost pits me. Great. Nice. I push up here, and I see the Batchat. What the hell is wrong with that name? And the VZ here. I hit his turret cheeks because, again, I have so much penetration. And then we see the Batchat. I bounce it, obviously, because as I said, this thing's turret armor is very good. If they don't have the best penetration. But the front plate is unpenetratable. Like, while I was playing with an E50M against this thing, like, I somehow saw it in a game, and I have to say, it is incredibly broken. Like, it is very good for its here. It's, as I said, I won't say it's like yeah, that's the glitch with the reticle. But I wouldn't say it's like top 10 best tanks or anything. But it's balanced. It's very balanced. You know, it's great armor, great gun, great mobility, great mobility, great traverse, everything. Reverse, I think, is around 18 or something. I'm not sure right now. But yeah, I see the, as we can see, the gun is incredibly accurate. So, I think to myself, I might as well push that VZ51. Because I might, like, he has less HP, and I know I have better damage per minute. And armor, obviously. I hit that. I tried side scrape through this little as like coat, just so you know he bounces me. Then I'm trying to aim at his bottom plate, but it misses. And then right here, thinking I'll get a shot into him. He's left with 66 HP, normal. And then I try and side scrape off here, obviously, because I think side scraping is very good. Switch to premium, which I have 370mm of pen. And then here I look at the heavy flank, because I see my teammates have still done nothing with it. And then this RU251 pushes me. I decide not to shoot Hesh, because it's not worth trying, you know, for the extra damage. And then I kill him, obviously. And then, I mean, just look at my teammates here. Like, they were all there, and they still basically lost the heavy flank. Yeah, my S3 just barely pushed up, which is great. I try and hit that K2, but yeah, thing's armor is very good. Even with my 370mm of penetration. Here, I think to myself that, you know, I'm gonna try and hit that, and then I always, like, I thought that they have the E75 already, but they don't. For some reason, you know, because that's teammates. I block it with my hatch, because this thing's hatch is very strong too. Then I try and take a blind shot, and then you get spotted last second, which is great. Here I'm already up 5,000 to 5,000 damage in tier 9. This is very good. I'm just farming this K2. And then I'm trying to get the kill shot on the K2, try and get an ace, but it low rolls it, which we all know is in the game's finals. Last shot is a low roll. And then the CC, who has done nothing all game, just shoots him and kills him. I would like to show you something here though. I did 5.4 thousand damage, which is great. And it just proves how good this tank really is. But, for example, CC 3,500 damage and his max is 3.7. Like, oh, these teammates weren't the best. It's also a credit farming machine. You know, it's great. But yeah, that just, like, shows off the KPZ-07 and, like, how good and balanced it is. This doesn't really show that it's balanced, and it shows that it's broken, which it kind of is. But it doesn't have, like, it's decent DPM, which makes up for the insane armor that it obviously has. It's 8 degrees of gun repression, which is, like, perfect. Like, if it had 10, sure, but, like, I feel like 8 is just enough to work with it. But yeah, as I said, I don't think it's worth to gamble for it. I mean, you can, like, but as I said, I wouldn't recommend it. Because, look, 25 is 10,000 and 0.05. Like, impossible to get. Literally. Like, you're not going to get it. It's a scam, okay? I wouldn't even try. It's not worth it. Like, I gambled so much tanks for this, and I was down to my last mystery box. I was so lucky. And I'm so happy that I'm only, like, one of the few people in Europe that have it, you know, 1 in 2,000 or 1,000 or whatever it is right now. It's pretty new tank. Yeah. I will be making a video on the Foch. That's another thing. I will make a video on what you should run, the single shot or the double shot. So, that'll be a good video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Bye.